Prachi and Pranav kept on arguing outside the adoption center. "I will see how you get that kid," said Prachi in anger and started walking towards her car along with her mother, who was silent till now. "Sorry son, she is just hyper kind. She was not like that, she has become like this with time," said Jaya in a low voice while looking at Prachi. "Now what are you talking about, mom? Come, we have to go," said Prachi, giving her mom a hard look. Pranav kept on looking at both of them and cursed the time when he met her. Pranav was sitting in the adoption center in front of the managing director Emily Thomas, a well-dressed lady in her 50s. "Yes, Mr. Pranav. How are you doing?" asked Emily. "I am fine, madam. You tell? Hope I will get some good news today as you have called me in urgency," asked Pranav with hopes in his eyes and pounding heart. "I am fine too, thanks, but Pranav, I can't say if this is good news or not for you, but yes, you have one opportunity," said Emily in a serious tone. "And what is that?" asked Pranav, raising his eyebrows. "Look Pranav, you have no one at your house to take care of a kid. No wife, no mother, no sister, no aunt. You work at the office and you can't work from home, right?" asked Emily. "Yes, but I will keep one nanny or will keep him in the daycare center," explained Pranav. "Then how does it matter if he is here or at your side? You can come here anytime after your work hours and meet him and play with him," said Emily. "No, I want him to call me dad. I want him at home with me. I want to take care of him. I want to spend time with him. I will look for another job where I can spend more time with him. I will take some job where I can work from home," said Pranav, agitated. "Look Pranav, I will tell you what I can do for you, okay?" Pranav nodded in yes. "I can give you 2 months. Either you find a job like work from home or you get married. Otherwise we will have to send that kid with another family who are willing to adopt him and who can personally take care of him. This is what max on max I can do for you. We will not go against our rules, but yes, we can mend a little bit. We want our child to be safe and be loved wherever he goes," said Emily in one breath. "And we will keep on checking after every 1 month that you are taking good care of the kid. I hope you will not do any fraud to get the kid. Think about his future and proper development before doing anything eagerly. Don't make him your obsession," said Emily very quietly. Pranav sat silently there, thinking what he could do, and then he said, "Let me see. What can I do? I will do my best to have Rehan." Then he left the center. "What will I do? Marriage within 2 months is impossible in true terms and work from home. I work in the sales team. How can I get a job like working from home? I have told Miss Emily that I will do something, but how will I manage? How will I crack this problem?" thought Pranav with confusion and sadness. Prachi got a call from the center and she went to meet them. "Hello Prachi, come and sit," said Emily. She sat and asked about the reason for the call. "Prachi, can you adopt another kid?" asked Emily. "No madam. I liked Rehan very much. I want to take him with me." Prachi paused for a while, looking in Emily's eyes, and asked her, "Have you decided to give him to Pranav?" "No, it's not like that," said Emily and took a deep breath. "If you want Rehan, you must wait for 2 months. There are some conditions that Pranav has to meet for Rehan. If he completes, then we are very sorry for you. If he could not, then we will let you adopt him," explained Emily. "And what are those conditions?" asked Prachi in a serious tone. "Sorry, that's confidential stuff. We can't disclose that to you," said Emily. Prachi got angry. "Why did your staff let me meet him if he was already considered by someone else?" Prachi got very furious, but she tried to behave. "We are very sorry for that. I have already warned my staff for their mistake. Please, Miss Prachi. This is one kind of new problem for us. That's why my staff was not able to handle it and I personally have to come and solve this problem," said Emily to calm down Prachi, as she could sense anger in Prachi's eyes. Prachi stood up and came out. She was under anger and started blabbering. "Useless people, don't know their jobs. And that Pranav, he will definitely complete all the conditions to win. I don't want to lose this battle. I have to do something. I have to find out what those conditions are. I will not let a man to win this time." Blabbering, she went home. Prachi entered her home and she threw her bag on the sofa with anger. Again in anger she kept on blabbering and started walking here and there, thinking deep. Jaya saw her. She offered her a glass of water and asked about her anger. With whom have you fought today? Or I should say, who is the culprit today? Jaya threw a cunning smile at Prachi. Prachi gave her a stern look and said, Nothing, Mom. I don't want to lose this fight. Pranav can't be on the winning side. Jaya raised her eyebrows and gave her questionable expressions. What are you talking about, honey? You look sad with anger. What's the matter? Asked Jaya in a caring tone. Prachi told her mother everything. Jaya listened all carefully. Prachi, this is not any kind of fight. Dear, I just can't understand you. You are behaving like your own son is being taken from you. You just met that kid for hardly 15 minutes. When they are agreeing with their mistake, let it go. We will adopt another kid, said Jaya trying to calm down her. No, Mom, Pranav will laugh at me. No man can laugh at me or defeat me, and moreover, I liked Rehan a lot. I must have to find the conditions that Pranav has to complete and then I will not let him complete them, said Prachi being determined. Are you going out of your mind? Have you ever met Pranav earlier? How can you say he will laugh? How can you even think that you will see him again? We live in a big city. Jaya held Prachi's hand and tried to handle her egoistic decision. My dear, just calm down, let go of this matter. Don't make each and everything about your pride. Pranav must have some reason to adopt that kid. Why are you just behaving like this? Prachi got annoyed when she listened to Pranav's name and realized her mother was taking his side. She stood up in frustration and yelled in anger. I will do what I want. Don't teach me, Mom. I am not a kid anymore. I will find him anyhow and will destroy his all plans of adopting Rehan. Rehan is my obsession now. Saying this, Prachi went to her room in anger. Jaya was totally shocked. She knew her daughter, but today she crossed all limits of being stubborn. I was thinking that you two could connect, but now see. Paru, what will be your future, my kid? I never thought one rejection could affect so hard. Oh God, please help my kid. I have lost my little girl. She is a total mess now. In fact, a dangerous mess. Oh my Lord, I wish both of them will never cross their paths in life again. My wishes to Pranav. May God save you from my daughter, said Jaya, talking to herself with a sad complaining tone. She was feeling scared.